All right, I want to do a quick video here. We're looking at TQQQ. It was up 5% today, which is spectacular. Up 4.83 dollars. It looks like it's up a little bit after market. Looks like the futures are up a little bit tomorrow, so that's good. So maybe we'll keep these gains and won't just give them back, and maybe we'll go up higher. Looks like to me. Of course, it got put to me at 109, so I've been holding this for a while. It went all the way down to 88. It's come back, which is great. Started this at the 3rd of February or 3rd of May, and now it's coming back. It went down. All this month it's been down, and then here at the end of the month it's coming back. So we'll see how this goes. But to see where we are, so we need 7.72 to get back to 109. I think I'm going to try to sell at 110, so I'll ensure that I make a profit. But at 109 it would be 7.72, so we need divided by 101.28, which is where it is now. We need about 7.62%, which is right around, since it's a triple, we need the QQQ to go up 2.54%. If you said that would be the NASDAQ, we need the NASDAQ to be up about 350, and that'd put us right at 14,000. So it's at, the NASDAQ's at 13,661, and so we'd have to just about hit all-time highs. All-time highs for the NASDAQ's 14,211. So we need about 14,000 to get there, it looks like. Of course, there's a little bit of translation here. Sometimes the TQQQ or the QQQ can go up more than the NASDAQ as a whole, especially if some of the high flyers move really well. So we'll see how this goes. But essentially, we could be back at 110, within weeks. We could have a nice run here. 2 days like today, we'd already be there. And so, but today up 5%. I mean, how many times do you get those back to back? Probably not very often. So we'll see how this goes. I really think in the next few weeks, we'll be back to 110, and we'll be out of this, and we'll be able to sell the puts again, or reevaluate with what we're going to do. At that point in time, I'll look and see, when earnings will be for everything going into the quarter. Usually what happens with big tech is a lot of times they'll rise into the quarter because the quarters are usually spectacular. And then after the news is out, even if the thing is as spectacular, which usually happens, then like Apple and Microsoft this time, they still came down even though the earnings were great. So that's just what happens a lot of times. So it's buy the rumor, sell the news. When all the news is out, there's nothing to move it. And so it, trails back down. But usually that's on a nice run up before the earnings come out. So if you take that into consideration, net, you're seeing a rise, throughout the year. It's just that sometimes it kind of sells off some after the news is already out. So 2 more days like today, of course, that would put us up 10 points. That'd put us at 111, something like that. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see where we end up this week. I really think probably in the next 3 or 4 weeks we'll be at 110, and if we are, we'll adjust then. Now, people that have been playing this, when you got to run from 88 to 101 pretty rapidly here, you got to really think, like if you're selling puts, do you want to, how close to the money do you want to do them? Because, this could, I think that it's going to go up, but, it's not unusual for, when it's running like this to, just pull back 4 points. So there you go. You don't want to get caught. So, a safer bet, if you're going to buy you're going to sell puts for this week. Maybe might be the 95 range, something like that. Of course, everybody plays with their own risk tolerance, so that's just really just depends on what you're looking at as far as that goes, and how much yield you really want to make. So remember, if you make a little bit of yield every week, it annualizes up to be quite a bit. So if you make 0.5% every week for 52 weeks, then you end up with 26% for the year, which is a lot. So, and if you do 1%, then you're 52% for the week. So just remember that as you're doing these things. The name of the game for this strategy when you're selling puts is don't get it put to you too often. That way you get to collect the premium. Of course, TQQQ has a great track record, so I think sometimes just buying it and holding it, you do better. But I do feel like when you sell the puts, you're actually lowering the risk because you got in cheaper. So that may or may not be true. You know, everybody has their own opinion, but that's the way I look at it. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully, let's cheer for the next few weeks that we're back up to 110. Thanks.